Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranam Ayyappa, Vetrivel Muruganukke, Harogara. Good evening to everybody. For those of you who just joined us, you are live with us on Attenville TV. This is the Journey Show, exploring Hinduism with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. And as you can see at the bottom of your screen, we've got a lot of people who do enjoy helping me to educate you guys about Hinduism as a whole. A very, very good evening coming in from Asha Poonen, Alan Murugan, Kim Padachi, Vona Dayabai, Ramashni Padachi, Vanakkam, and Namaste to all of you joining us for the first time. Now, if you haven't done this already, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already. And if you don't know what this show is about, as you've seen the promos and the adverts, it says that this is about exploring Hinduism. You did see in the beginning of the show that it does tell you there is a disclaimer as these are not our facts, but we are trying to teach and help save the culture as Hinduism as a whole. Now, if you want to interact with us in studio today, you can do so in the bottom column where it says live chat, or you could use the contact details at the bottom right of your screen, as this is going to be a beautiful show, a spiritual experience and journey of the journey here on Attenville TV. It's going to be a 1-hour show. It's full of fun, full of education, as well as talent. We also showcase a lot of Stylers Music Academy students, old and young. Okay, so if you want to be a part of this, and if you've also got talent, you can drop us an email on mail@attenvillefm.co.za. There's the contact details right there at the bottom right of your screen. And we're going to showcase, as we open up this show, Tamil idols of South Africa and the finalists of Gauteng. Check them out. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so guys, these are the Tamil idols of South Africa, Gauteng. Those were the 4 finalists. We are, as Attenville TV and should I say the Journey Show, is supporting the Tamil idols. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get Vincent Cook on the phone to help me explain more about how the Tamil idols work here, and to share a bit about how everything runs in the Tamil idols of South Africa. Well, stay tuned for a show, as today we're talking about Murga. We'll come back straight after this commercial break.
You can do anything. All you need is determination and a fresh pair of these nallies. But what's the point of looking like NJ game if all your money is on your feet and your dreams go up in flames? In this world of doing it for a gram, do you want a bank that takes your money, or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranam Ayyappa, Vetrivel Muruganukke, Harogara. Welcome back, guys. If you're just joining the show, you are live with us on Attenville TV. This is The Journey, a show exploring Hinduism. It's a spiritual journey. I'm your host, Kimera, Heeralal, for the night, and today we're talking about Lord Murga. Now, for those of you who want to interact with us in studio today, we are live, so you can do so at the bottom column where it says live chat, or you can use the contact details at the bottom right of your screen. Alright, so today we're talking about Lord Murga. I would just like to give a very, very big thank you to 2 lovely ladies who choose to stay anonymous. Thank you, ladies, so much for helping me with the information that you've emailed to the station. Very, very big thank you. I think towards the end of the month, we're going to actually give thanks to you by name. I have to. Alright, so today we're talking about Lord Murga, and a lot of you would know him as Kartikeya. Alright, so this is a story about Kartikeya, who was the guru. Now, when Kartikeya became a guru, he was a young child. Okay, and his father, Lord Shiva, asked him to go and receive education from Lord Brahma. Now, if you look at it, Lord Murga went to Lord Brahma and asked him. He says, please tell me the meaning of Om. Now, a lot of people out there are asking me, yeah, you know what? When I go and I do meditation or I do yoga, I sit there and I go, Om. But did you ever really know the story behind the word Om? All right, so as we go along with the show, Lord Brahma says, first learn the alphabets. You are directly asking for the meaning of Om. Lord Murugan said, no, I want to know the highest knowledge first. Om. All right, so now Lord Brahma knew all about the alphabets, but he did not know the meaning of Om, which is quite strange, eh? So the primordial sound, Lord Murugan said to Lord Brahma, you do not know the meaning of Om. How will you teach me? I will not study under you. And Lord Murugan went back to his father, Lord Shiva. Now Lord Brahma told Lord Shiva, you alone can handle your son. I can't handle him. Whatever I say, he says the exact opposite of what he's saying. He says, I won't be able to teach him. Hearing this, Lord Shiva asked Lord Murugan, what happened, son? Lord Brahma is the creator of the entire universe. You must learn from him. So to this now, Lord Murugan replied, then you tell me, what is the meaning of Om? Hearing this, Lord Shiva smiled and said, even I don't know, son. So Lord Murugan then said, then I will tell you because I know the true meaning of Om. All right, but then he says, but I can't tell you like this. You have to give me the place of the Guru, right? And only if you put me on the pedestal of the Guru can I tell you, said Lord Murugan. Now, Guru means he has to be on the higher position or platform. The teacher has to sit at a higher place, and the student has to sit down and actually listen to him. Now, Lord Shiva lifted the young Murugan to his shoulders, and then in the ear of Lord Shiva, he explained the meaning of Om. And he explained the meaning of the Pranava mantra Om. So Lord Shiva, or should I say rather, Lord Murugan explained that the entire creation is contained in Om. Now, for those of you who want to interact with us in studio today and join this conversation and join this story of the meaning of the word Om, you are most welcome to comment at the bottom of the screen. Now, if you look at it now, Lord Murugan explained the entire creation is contained in Om. And Om means that everything is love. Okay? Everything is love, unbroken and unshakable love is Om. This is the essence and also the secret of Om that Lord Murugan narrated to Lord Shiva. Beautiful story. Interact with us in studio today as we've got Dheeraj Dayabai coming in. Namaste everyone. Namaste to you, Dheeraj. Thank you for joining the show. Today, I'd like to make a quick call to a gentleman. I don't know if you guys remember one of our fans, Devin Pirachi. There we go. Let's see if we can get him on the line. All right, Devin, here we go. Let's hope he's home. Vanakkam, Devin, how are you?
I'm fine, and yourself?
All right, thanks. Dear, you're live with us on Attenville TV on The Journey Show.
Yes.
And we're talking about Lord Murugan today. I do believe you're a big fan of this deity.
Yes, I am.
So what can you tell us about Lord Murugan on this special day, as it is his day today, and we're educating those who don't know about Lord Murugan on the spiritual show called The Journey. Can you enlighten us a little bit of Lord Murugan?
Yes, not a problem. Okay, my belief about Lord Murugan is that he was created by Lord Shiva with his third eye. There were 6 forms which was created, and all 6 forms put them together is called Harmugan. Murugan has 2. Murugan's god is called Hidaman. He has 2 forms, which is the rooster and the other is the peacock.
Wow.
Hama turned herself into a well and gave Lord Murugan to use as a weapon, which is called the Shakti well. Hama told her god, which is Viran, to assist Lord Murugan in the war. Murugan translated the Vedas to the Tirukural. The Tirukural is known as the Tamil Bible, hence created the whole Tamil language.
Thank you so much for that, Devon. Is that all you have for us today?
Yes, that's all I have.
Thank you so much, Devon. If you don't mind, can we call you every single Tuesday to share a piece of information and take us along with the story of getting to know the deity Lord Muruga himself? Would you mind?
Yes, no, that's fine, not a problem.
Thank you so much, Devon. Guys, that was Devon Tarachi. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you. Vanakkam.
Vanakkam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this show is open to the public as we are all about educating those about Hinduism as a whole. And we would appreciate if you would like to be a part of the show as well. Don't feel shy. You can interact with us in the bottom of the screen where it says live chat, or you can call live into the studio as we've called Devon this evening. Now, today we've got a little something special put together from Deshan Styler's Music Academy, which is known as Styler Music Academy. We have a lovely little angel named Nalisha Govender, who's 4 years old, beautiful singer, and she's doing Shining Star for us this evening. Check her out.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, Muruga is my shining star. Star.
Nalisha Governor from Styler Music Academy, and she's only 4 years old, ladies and gentlemen. That was so stunning. I even got shy. I was like, I wanted to kiss her nose. She's so cute. Nalisha Governor, everybody, 4 years old. And now, if she can capture her talent with a camera and send it to Actonville TV, so can you. Now, guys, if you are a true devotee and if you're all about your Hinduism, it doesn't matter. Are we doing Hinduism as a whole? It doesn't matter if you're a Sai devotee, a Muruga devotee, it doesn't matter. This is a show about exploring Hinduism, so please drop us an email on mail@actonvillefm.co.za. There's the email right there at the bottom right of your screen. We're going to come back straight after this commercial break. Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranam Ayyappa, Vetrivel Muruganakku, Harogara. Welcome back, everybody. If you're just joining the show, you are live with us on Actonville TV. This is the Journey Show, exploring Hinduism as a whole, with myself, Kimera Heeralal, as your host. Now, if you want to interact with us in studio today, please do so with the contact details that you'll find at the bottom right of your screen, or feel free to comment in the comment section where it says live chat. Now, as we've got comments rolling in after our call with Devon this evening, we've got Dheeraj coming in, says, wow, Devon, awesome, great to know, thank you so much. We've also got Vona coming in saying, great job, Devon, well said. Asha Pooran coming in, nice to learn the knowledge of Lord Muruga, thanks, Devon. We've also got Adam Murugan coming in saying, my favorite singer, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. All right, so thank you guys so much for interacting with us in studio, as today we are talking about Lord Muruga. And if you want to interact with us or share your beliefs with us on the show, you can do so at the bottom of the screen. Now, as I dedicated the show to two anonymous lovely ladies who have sent me this information and emailed us here at the station, but they don't want any credit for all the work that they're doing, all their God's work, all their seva rather. They don't want any credit or recognition for this, but towards the end of the month, I am going to reveal the two lovely ladies actually sending their creative writing and their beliefs to us here at Actonville TV. Okay, opening up the emails this evening, they were talking about, they have taught us earlier today about Kartikeya becoming the guru. Okay, and I'd like to say another special thank you to both ladies. Okay, so moving on to the show, we've got a piece of information coming in saying Lord Muruga actually had two wives. All right, so if you look at the story of the Devasena, or am I saying it correctly, guys? For those of you at home laughing at Kimera. Okay, so there's a story of Devasena, the consort of Muruga. All right, it's found in the Vanaparva of the Mahabharata. Now, Indra was once defeated by the demons and he was into exile. Now, one day, while he was thinking about ways to regain his lost glory, he heard the cry of a female. The female was calling for help. So Indra soon discovered that the woman was being forcefully carried away by demon Kisan. Indra asked the demon to release Kisan, but he did not budge. Now the demon threw a mace on Indra. Indra cut the mace with his vajra and chased the demon away. Now, the woman that told Indra, that was Devasena, she represents the strength of the army of the Devas who follow Dharma. Now, she had a sister, deity Sena. She represents or presents the strength of the army of the demons who follow Adharma. Now, she then said that the demon Kisan wanted to marry her, but she ran away from him. Her sister was already married to the demon. She then requested Indra to secure her proper husband, well, as you know, and a proper husband who would be able to overcome all the enemies of Dharma. Indra then took Devasena to Brahma and asked him for a suitable husband. Brahma promised to help Devasena, and this led to the incarnation of Muruga. He later became the commander of the army of the Devas and married Devasena. Now, for those of you who are hearing this story for the first time, do interact with us in studio today. I would like to hear from you. If there is another story relating to this Muruga story that has just been shared with you live on the air, I would like to hear from you. The viewers would like to hear from you. And we'd like to talk about this a little bit more. I would like for you to share. There are many different times. There's different times for different stories, for different deities. And I'd like you guys to interact with us. Also, remember, we welcome all to come to studio to sit with us and actually, plan a show and help us to teach Hinduism as a whole. All right, so as we're looking at our emails coming in from anonymous ladies, they are teaching us about the story of Lord Muruga and his two wives. Now, moving on to the Vali, all right? The devotional hymn, I'm sure you guys know of this one. It's Tiru Muruka Rapatai. Am I saying it correctly? Tiru Muruka Rapai. Right? Now, this narrates the love story of Muruga and Vali. Now, legend has it that the Nambi and the tribal chief, who was blessed with many sons, longed for a girl child. Now, once Nambi stumbled upon a hole that was dug to find roots and yams of the forest. Now, in the hole, he found a beautiful girl, and she was named Vali. As she was found in the hole dug for yams and roots, the tribal chief brought her up as his daughter, and she grew up to be a beautiful young lady. Young Vali was assigned with the duty of guarding the millet farm of the tribe. Lord Muruga, who was residing in Palani Hills, came to know about the beauty of Vali from sage Narada. Muruga took the form of a young hunter and tried to impress Vali, but she was hesitant, and their first meeting was interrupted by the arrival of Nambi and his sons. Muruga took the form of a tree and went unnoticed. Muruga then took the form of an old man and asked her for food. She fed him. Satisfied with her, the old man asked her to marry him, but she was hesitant. She was definitely hesitant. Guys, a little bit more about this when we come back. Can I give you guys a little bit of a nice track as we're talking about this story? I want you to interact with the story that I'm sharing with you today. And if you know another version, please do drop us a WhatsApp or a message at the bottom of the screen, as we are live and there's a live chat column at the bottom. Coming up next, we've got Dacian Stylers. Now, we're going to go a little older. Now, Dacian Stylers Music Academy's a student named Mana Nalam by Muzzle. Okay, the person's name is Muzzle and the song's name is Mana Nalam. Here they are, check them out.
தமிழ் பேச்சானாலும் திருப்புகழ் விளக்க பேச்சாவே தமிழ் பேச்சானாலும் திருப்புகழ் விளக்க பேச்சாவே மணி பித்தானாலும் முருகன் அருளால் முத்தாவே நான் மன்னானாலும் திருச்செந்தூரில் மன்னாவே ஒரு மரமானாலும் பரமுதை சோலை மரமாவே சொல்லானாலும் ஓம் என்றொழிக்கும் சொல்லாவே பனிச்சுவையானாலும் பஞ்சாமிகத சுவையாவே சொல்லானாலும் ஓம் என்றொழிக்கும் சொல்லாவே பனிச்சுவையானாலும் பஞ்சாமிகத சுவையாவே அருள் உண்டானாலும் வீரம் பேரும் உண்டாவே அருள் உண்டானாலும் வீரம் பேரும் உண்டாவே தனின் உயிரானாலும் முருகன் அருளால் பயிராவே நான் மன்னானாலும் திருச்செந்தூரில் மன்னாவே ஒரு மரமானாலும் பரமுதை சோலை மரமாவே கருள் கண்ணானாலும் தணிகை மலையில் கல்லாவே கருள் கண்ணானாலும் தணிகை மலையில் கல்லாவே பசுன் புல்லானாலும் முருகன் அருளால் பூவாவே நான் மன்னானாலும் திருச்செந்தூரில் மன்னாவே ஒரு மரமானாலும் பரமுதை சோலை மரமாவே முருகா 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 முருகா
That was Uncle Mazel Naidu from Deshan Styler Music Academy, and he's the elder. He's part of the elders department. I don't know if you noticed that Deshan Styler has different departments. He has a teaching for kids. He has teaching for elders. I mean, Deshan Styler, this is for you, honey. I mean, you're teaching the elders. He teaches, not only does he teach music, guys, he teaches the language itself. He's not only that. Deshan Styler is, well, I found out today that he's also a guru. So, you know what? I think this child is brilliant. That was Uncle Mazel Naidu from Styler Music Academy, all the way in Durban. Deshan Styler, you are doing a very good job, guys. You stay exactly where you are. As we're still talking about Murga, we'll talk a bit about more about that when we come back straight after this commercial break.
For the ones we trust to always be there. For the ones caring for others. For the ones who keep going no matter where they are. In extraordinary times, extraordinary people step up and tackle the big things and the little things that matter. For the ones making sacrifices, standing guard, and standing on the front lines, we're grateful for all you do, and we're always here to help you do it. For the ones who get it done.
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranam Ayyappa, Vetrivel Muruganukku, Arogara. Welcome back, guys. If you just joined us, you are live with us on Actonville TV. You're currently watching The Journey, Exploring Hinduism with myself, Kimera Heeralal, as your host. Now, if you want to interact with us in studio today, you can do so with the contact details at the bottom right of your screen, or you could contact us at the bottom bar there where it says live chat as we are live. All right, so as we're talking about Lord Muruga this evening, we've got Asha Poonen coming in saying, beautiful song, Arogara. Now, Asha Poonen is referring to the song that you just missed by Uncle Mazel Naidu. Shout out to Uncle Mazel in Durban. And he's a part of Stylers Music Academy, and he was singing Mana Nalam. So thank you guys so much for that song. Thank you, Styler, for sending us the content and information to Attenville TV. Shout out to you guys if you are watching the show this evening. And tonight we are talking about Lord Muruga. Asha Poonen, if you'd like to interact with us. Devin, if you're still there, share with us a bit of your story if it does tie in with what I'm sharing with you this evening, as this information has come in from, well, I'll call them our trusty family. All right. So thanks to the ladies who did involve themselves. Thank you so much for this information. And we stopped at the story where Murugan then took the form of an old man, right? And he asked Vali for food. So she fed him, satisfied with her as he was. The old man asked her to marry him, but she was hesitant. That's where we stopped. All right, so suddenly a rogue elephant came to the scene and scared Vali. Took refuge in the arms of the old man. Muruga then revealed his true form, and Vali was happy to be in the beloved of Muruga. Now, the legend has it that the Lord Ganesha took the form of the rogue elephant to help his brother. So Muruga and Vali continued to meet in the millet field, and their love blossomed. All right. Now soon the harvest time approached, and Vali was taken back to the village of Nambi, the tribal chief. Now Nambi's wife soon found out that Vali was in love with someone, but she would not divulge his name. When Muruga came to the millet field, he also found it deserted, and he thought that Nambi was becoming between his love. Now he then went to the village and carried Vali away to the hills. Nambi and his army marched towards the hills, thinking some impostor had kidnapped his daughter. Now on the hills, the army had to face Muruga's rooster. It actually crowed so hard that the entire army, including Nambi, was killed. Now Vali could not bear the death of her father. Sage Narada then reminded Muruga that the consent of parents were necessary for the love to be truly divine. Muruga then brought back the dead to life and revealed himself before Nambi. Now the tribal chief who worshipped Muruga was only happy to give his daughter in marriage to his lord. Well, that's the story for today right here at Attenville TV about Lord Muruga. As you have David Parachi coming in this evening, he says, welcome all. Today I gave points, on Lord Muruga. From next week, I will break all those points out into a discussion. This is going to be fun. You know what? If I had the ways and means and funds, Devin, I'd actually pick you up for the show, and then you could sit right here on Attenville TV and explain every single thing in detail about Lord Muruga, as I would like to personally invite you every single Tuesday to come to Attenville TV if you could. All right, so today, Lord Muruga's story, I'd like to give a big thank you to two lovely ladies named Anonymous and Anonymous. Thank you so much for helping us on the show. I'd like to thank everybody that has joined us this evening, especially to Asha and Ellen, Dheeraj, everybody, thank you so much. Now, coming up, okay, I know we spoke about Lord Muruga, and we said we're only going to talk about Lord Muruga, but Anonymous has asked in our email, can you please explain to us the significance of a coconut in the Hindu culture? Wow. Okay, Anonymous. I see you want us to reveal your name. Okay, so we're talking to John. Okay, John is a non-Hindu, and he asked us, can you kindly explain the significance of the coconut? All right, so now we're going to cut to a lovely lady named Shashi Gusen. Shashi Gusen from London. Everybody knows her. She's a resident here. Okay, so Shashi Gusen has sent us a piece of information which does explain a bit of how the significance of the coconut. Let's take a look at what she has to say.
Namaste, I'm Shashi Gusen. You might have wondered why coconut is used so extensively throughout India. What is the significance? What is so special about the coconut? Hinduism dates back more than 5,000 years, and symbols were used to depict life and our association with God. The coconut is considered a very auspicious fruit and is used to inaugurate all pious occasions, weddings, religious ceremonies, pujas, even starting a new venture, buying a new vehicle. Coconut itself is broken before any ceremony, and the water and the flesh is first given to the gods and then distributed as prasad to everyone there. Coconut is used as a symbol in many ways. In Sanskrit, it's called Shrifala, meaning God's fruit. So the coconut is used to represent God. There are many stories in Hindu mythology about the dangerous powers of Shiva's third eye. One day, Shiva's son, Lord Ganesha, asked to touch his father's third eye. Rather than allow his son to touch the powerful third eye, Shiva gave Ganesha a special ball, a coconut, to play with instead. This story reaffirmed the connection between Shiva and the coconut. The 3 marks on the coconut is considered to be the 3 eyes of Lord Shiva and established the fruit as a stand-in for the god himself. This is why the coconut is considered so auspicious in all religious rituals. Secondly, earthen or copper or brass pots with green coconuts and mango leaves are put on both sides of the main entrance of temples, households and workplaces on festive days. It is a symbol of prosperity and believed to welcome Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth for Hindus. So why do we break a coconut before we enter a temple? It is symbolic of the human ego. It's the process of breaking the coconut that we relate to. So first of all, tear away the outer husk from the coconut. The husk is our desires and wishes which are torn away. We then need to break the hard shell, which represents our ego. The milk flows out, which is the negative energies within us. The pure white flesh is our soul, so we can connect with the Absolute in its purest form. The coconut is likened to a human head. The quire symbolized by human hair, the hard nut, the skull, the water inside, the blood, and the kernel, the mental space. The association of human fertility with the coconut is evident in all wedding rituals. The fruit that's placed in a pot is the symbolism of a womb. The nut itself represents a life that bestows fertility on the bridal couple. As is a symbol of life, pregnant women are not allowed to break a coconut. Coconut has been grown in India for more than 5,000 years. But recently in the West, it has taken on popularity because they realize not only the culinary uses, but the potential health benefits. It's a great choice for people who are on low carb, gluten-free or nut-free diets. Coconut products have been used in the Ayurvedic medicine for more than 5,000 years, again showing the sophistication of our Hindu culture. So now let's have a look at what the coconut means to the West. The coconut's white flesh is called the kernel. It's tasty and slightly sweet, and you can enjoy it raw or dried. Many related products are produced from it, including coconut milk, cream, and oil. Coconut flesh has medium-chain triglycerides, which is a type of a fat which can help you lose excess body fat. It's low in carbs, rich in protein, healthy fats, and fiber. It's rich in essential minerals, for example, manganese, copper, iron, and selenium. It's rich in antioxidants. So let's have a look at the health benefits of the coconut flesh. It improves cholesterol levels and helps decrease belly fat, which is a risk factor for heart disease. It improves blood sugar control. It protects your cells from damage. It reduces the risk of cancer. Coconut water has become a very trendy beverage. It replaces all the electrolytes that you lose when you exercise. So let's have a look at the benefits of the coconut water. Coconut water is found in young coconuts and is a good source of fiber, vitamin C, minerals, antioxidant that protects your cells from damage caused by free radicals. Recent scientific studies have shown that coconut water may improve blood sugar control, lower cholesterol, lower blood pressure, decrease the risk of blood clots, and prevents kidney stones by reducing crystal and stone formation. The Hindus had analyzed the significance of the coconut, not only in the kitchen as culinary, but also for its health and spiritual benefits. so it's an essential item in every Hindu household.
Thank you so much, Shashi Gusen from London. She explained the significance of the coconut as John has asked us to explain this. Being a non-Hindu, well, I hope that answers your question, John. I hope you enjoyed that one. As today we're still talking about Lord Muruga, we've got a comment waiting with Asha Punam. But before we get to that, before we share any information, don't go anywhere. We'll come back straight after this commercial break.
The ultimate accessory. The latest shiny thing, mesmerized, trying to keep up, but never getting ahead in an endless cycle of spending. In this world of constant upgrades, do you want a bank that takes your money or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranam Ayyappa, Vetrivel Muruganukku, Harogara. Welcome back, everybody. If you're just joining us, you are live with us on Attenville TV. This is the Journey Show, and the show that is about exploring Hinduism as a whole. I'm your host, Kimera Heeralal, and if you want to interact with us in studio today, you can do so with the contact details at the bottom right of your screen, or you could comment in the live chat column right there at the bottom. You can see it. I know you can see it. All right, so if you haven't done this already, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already. And please do click on the share button quite often, as we're trying to lift our subscribers up, our numbers up, and we're trying to educate those out there. Well, not just Hindus, not just we want to educate people, the public, about Hinduism as a whole. Now, as we're talking about Lord Muruga, and we spoke about Lord Muruga's wives, we've got Asha Punam coming in on YouTube. She says, my opinion, Lord Muruga has two wives, which is Devana and Vali. Now, Devana, which is the princess of heaven, and Vali was a village girl who was in love with Lord Muruga. Thank you so much for that, Asha Punam. Okay, so Asha Punam, thank you for that story. The information I was emailed to the studio was by two lovely ladies, anonymous. I would say hello to them from Beckerton. What's up? We've also got messages coming in from Kim Padachi. She says, good job, Devon. Looking forward to next week. And we also got Vona saying, yes, that will be appreciated, Devon. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, everybody that's interacting with us in the studio today, they are a part of the show. You can be a part of it too. I would like you to actually help me to better the show. The show is not about me. This is about doing our God's work, doing our seva, and giving back to the community, as this platform is not for me or the people of Attenville TV to make money or self-gain. It's all about us giving back. That's why we do this. I actually do have a day job. So if you want to help us and you want to interact with us, drop us a WhatsApp, 074-660-5829. There's the contact details right there at the bottom right of your screen. If you missed it, you'll see the contact details at the bottom right of your screen throughout the entire show. Now, wrapping up today's show on Lord Muruga, let's do this, but with Deshan Styler himself, as we're always showcasing his pupils and the students from Styler Music Academy. Let's take a look at Deshan Styler Naidu himself, who's doing Mutana Mute Kumara.
வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா. குமரா முருகையா வா வா வா, சித்தாடும் செல்வ குமரா சிந்தி மகிழ வா வா வா, முத்தாடு முத்து குமரா முருகையா வா வா வா, சித்தாடும் செல்வ குமரா சிந்தி மகிழ வா வா வா, சரவண பவனி ஆறுமுக சக்தி பாலனி ஆறுமுக, ஓம் சரவண பவனி ஆறுமுக சக்தி பாலனி ஆறுமுக, தைப்பூசம் காவடி எடுத்தோம் முருகையா, தைப்பூசம் காவடி எடுத்தோம் முருகையா, முத்தான முத்த குமரா முருகையா குமரா சிந்தை மகிழ வா 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 சரவண பவனே ஆறுமுகா சக்தி பாலனே ஆறுமுகா தைப்பூசம் காவடி எடுத்தோம் முருகையா தைப்பூசம் காவடி எடுத்தோம் முருகையா வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு வள்ளிமணவாளனுக்கு விதவிதமாய் அபிஷேகம் வண்ண தமிழ் முருகனுக்கு விதவிதமாய் அலங்காரோ வேல் முருகா ரோகரா வேல் முருகா ரோகரா வேல் முருகா ரோகரா வேல் முருகா ரோகரா வள்ளிமணவாளனுக்கு விதவிதமாய் அபிஷேகம் வண்ண தமிழ் முருகனுக்கு விதவிதமாய் அலங்காரோ இணையாடும் பாலா முருகா நீ வாவா இணையாடும் பாலா முருகா நீ வாவா எட்ட குடி வேலனப்பா என்ற துணை நீயே அப்பா எட்ட குடி வேலனப்பா என்ற துணை நீயே அப்பா முத்தான முத்தக்குமரா முருகையா வா 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 சித்தாடும் செல்வக்குமரா சிந்தை மகிழ வா 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 சரவண பவனே ஆறுமுகா சக்தி பாலனே ஆறுமுகா ஓம் சரவண பவனே ஆறுமுகா சக்தி பாலனே ஆறுமுகா தைப்பூசம் காவடி எடுத்தோம் முருகையா தைப்பூசம் காவடி எடுத்தோம் முருகையா முத்தான முத்தக்குமரா முருகையா வா 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 சித்தாடும் செல்வக்குமரா சிந்தை மகிழ வா வா வா
Vetrivel Muruganukku Arogara. That was Deshan Styler himself, Deshan Styler Naidu, who is the owner of the Styler Music Academy, and that was himself, who is the teacher, the guru, the idol. I admire his work because I don't know if you guys know this, he does not charge a cent for any of his classes. So if you're in Durban, check out Deshan Styler's Academy. It's called Styler Music Academy, guys. Check him out if you are in Durban, and if you are interested, just Google him. You'll find everything there is to know about him. All right, so as we're closing up the show today, you wouldn't believe it, we've got a Chantal Naidu coming in on our email, and she wants to share with us the significance of Lord Muruga. Okay, so Chantal says that the Vedic astrology, for those of you who know about astrology, Vedic astrology regards Mars as a very fiery planet. Okay, Chantal also goes on to say on whom the Vedic fire god Agni wields a strong influence. Being the ruler of a highly potent Mars, Muruga is held high in the Vedic astrology as well. She also says that as the divine personification of the supreme power, consciousness and wisdom who can free one from karmic bondage. Thank you so much, Chantal Naidu, for that email. I just want to say I appreciate everybody who's joined the show this evening. We also got Vonna coming in. This was a wonderful show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vonna, for being a star and being active. Vonna, you're welcome to join us, eh? This show is open to the public. So yeah, I learned a lot about Muruga today. Thank you guys so much. A very, very, very big thank you to Devon as well. To our two anonymous lovely ladies. You know what? I'm going to reveal you on Friday. Your names will be revealed on Friday. Who's feeding us our information on our show on the Atomal TV's The Journey Exploring Hinduism. You all are going to get credited for all of this. Don't worry. Even if you don't want to. I know it's your work. It's your God's work. It's your seva. But I want to from the bottom of my heart. But we're going to do this again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We're going to talk about Lord Ganesha. Hope you guys will join me tomorrow. I'd like to say thank you so much to Ramashni Parachi. She says, great show as always. Thank you so much, Ramashni. Asha Pura coming in. I agree 100% about the planets. Thank you so much, Asha. That was wonderful. Thank you so much to Chantal Naidu that sent us the email. Kim Padachi, Mika Nandri. Thank you all, everybody. Romba Nandri for everything that you all have done for us this evening. Thank you for the great show. From myself, Kimera, Heeralal, Vanakam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranam, Ayyappa, Vetrivel Muruganukku Arogara.